This channel is not made for kids. None of the videos on this channel are made for kids. This is for adults, adult collectors, hobbyists, and enthusiasts. I like kids. Kids are great. This channel is not made for them. Adult supervision is encouraged. Thank you very much.
Well, hey there, and how are you today? My name is Carla. I'm an adult doll collector, and you are in my hangout. Today, we are in my nothing particular room because it's something I just kind of put together just for this video. And I want to introduce a few new denizens to Nellie's Valley. So I got these to just kind of add some interesting flair to the neighborhood. So let's get opening them up. We're going to start with these two that's obvious, as you can tell, and it says, are from the Twilight series. Now, I'm going to say something maybe that isn't over popular with everyone, but I am not actually the biggest fan of Twilight. Probably just because I'm old and grumpy. However, I am a fan of male dolls with rooted hair, and they're very hard to come by. But I found these two, and they were at a really nice price, so I got them. Even though they're super pale and not articulated. And yes, those count against them. But the articulation, well, I might be able to figure something out. And if worse comes to worse, they're just very stiff vampires in my neighborhood. But I thought they looked cool. So we're going to open up this Edward guy first. I do think, though, that the boxes are pretty cool. I like how it looks like it's out in the woods and everything. I mean, it does look neat. I like his clothes. If nothing else, just steal his clothes. And it's from a pink label. So let's get him out of the box. Okay, so we have Edward out of the box. And he did come with a stand. It does say Twilight on it, which is kind of cool. And with this certificate of authenticity, and it says it is pink label. It does not look like he was part of a limited run. So I guess they made a few of these. I did notice that when I saw them online, there's some things that didn't. Like I didn't know, I'm not sure how I feel about the glittery skin, because it's like all over. I don't know how I feel about that. So he has the 5 points of articulation, though. His head moves. Actually, a lot of movement in the head, so that's good. The arms up and down, and then the legs front and back. So, But I do still like his face, and I like his hair. I like the hairstyle quite a bit. Definitely add some variety to the neighborhood. Wonder if that glitter can come off. It's kind of rough, so it might be able to. It feels like it's something that's applied over the skin. I'll probably see if I can remove it, because I'm not much of a glitter person. Now I do think he's, I do like the face quite a bit though, and the clothes, I love the clothes. The clothes look very well made. I don't know how much this doll was retailing for when he first came on the market, but he was definitely never playline. Oh, I like how he has these buttons here. I mean, the inside of the coat is well done. It is all fabric. And then he has this shirt. The shirt does fasten in the front. And I guess you could, okay, and it's got another thing here, so you could just take it off there if you wanted to. I like his outfit. He'll be staying in it. So here's the back. And he's got these jeans that do fasten the back. And do they have pockets? I'm not seeing any working pockets. But still, kind of nice to have some dark jeans. And of course these black dress shoes. But, so even though he's sparkly and he doesn't really have a lot of articulation, I'll still be using him though, because he is he does look nice though. He is a good looking doll. Okay, so this is what the blonde guy looks like normally. Wow. Pretty handsome. Okay. Okay, so I guess his name is Carlisle, And so while this Edward was put out in 2009, Carlisle here is from 2012, from the Twilight saga. Anyway, from the Breaking Dawn, it says, is what his thing says. And he's also pink label. Okay, all right. So he did come with a stand, and the stands are kind of striking, but I'm going to take him off of the stand now. And they both do seem to have one leg a little bit longer than the other, and I guess it's so they could, for how they're supposed to be on the stand, I guess. Oh well, it doesn't matter. But he's a good looking doll, though. Oh, yeah, he isn't bad. I mean, he is also pale, but he looks more like a guy who doesn't go out in the sun kind of pale. And so I can live with that. And again, I like his hair, and he has a different look from the rest of what I have as well. So I like that as well. Okay. I like his clothes, and I like that he is a doctor, because we could use a doctor in the town. So, and once again, these are well made clothes. They're so let's see. It has his name on his pocket. Oh, I like that too. And he's got work, and they're all working pockets. It does seem to be finished quite nicely. It's definitely real fabric. And look at this blue shirt underneath. I like that too. And it's long sleeve. It's a full shirt with a tie. Oh my goodness. You know who else he looks like? I know who. He kind of reminds me of the guy Chase from House. That's who he looks like to me. But oh well, sorry. And he's wearing these black slacks with just sewn on pockets, and again, black shoes. But the clothes are really well made, and the pants button in the back. Oh, for some reason they're unbuttoned. I must have done that somehow. There we go. Yeah, the clothes are awesome. But he will definitely be finding a place in the neighborhood. Anyway, but let's move on to the next couple of dolls. Okay. So I also got a couple dolls from Harry Potter, because I really wanted them. Now him, I've been wanting ever since, I think, as adult doll collector got him, and I'm like, oh my god, that is absolutely brilliant. And yes, he is going to be someone's dad, because he's perfect, and it's Hagrid. And I have a soft spot for Hagrid. And I like Minerva as well. I actually like this actress also. She's perfect for like, she's actually going to be some Victoria's grandma. But let's get them out of the box and take a closer look. All right, so we have Hagrid and Minerva out. I am so excited about having them out. So I just really am. This is going to be, well, this is Victoria's dad, and I thought he'd be perfect for that. Because he's tall and big, kind of. She's tall, and this doll surprised me though, because when you watch the movies, Hagrid always looks kind of well, like he doesn't run a brush through his hair at all. But this doll, surprisingly, actually has really soft hair. I don't know why I thought it'd be as rough as it looks in the movies, but it's actually really soft. So I like it. I like it a lot. I was a little disappointed about a molded on beard, but I'm not very likely though to be styling a beard anyway, so it's actually not a deal breaker. He is somewhat articulated, so his head will move a bit. He has movement in his arms, his elbows, and his wrist. Of course, he's still a little stiff right now because he just came out of the box. And he moves his legs move, and he can bend at the knee. So at least, there's a little articulation there. He does come with this outfit on, and I guess it looks like this Sweater is okay. So the jacket, it's several pieces of clothing. It looks like. Nope, it's one piece of clothing. Okay. Oh, it's soft though. It is. It's soft. So it's got this belt on it, and he's wearing these big slacks. And look at those big boots, huh? And but I like his face. He still has a kind face. And now Minerva is Victoria's grandma. So, of course, her hat comes on and off. It does have this little detail of the feather in the front. I'll probably end up taking her hair down, but still, but she does have that expression where she's questioning. So, and she has articulation also in her head. So yeah. So this outfit is one piece, but it is pretty, and the green coat though is very soft. So normally I don't like things when they're all one piece, but this one doesn't look too bad for it. And of course she's got her wand, and it all fastens in the back. So I don't mind it though. But and look at her boots. Those are witchy boots. But definitely need her. She's got another job to do very soon, in fact. But I look at that. Oh, I love her. I love her. So, and I wanted a grandma in the neighborhood. So she's grandma. Now let's look at my last set of dolls. Okay, the last set of dolls are from the Ted Lasso thing. Um, I've never watched that, or I only know that it is from a show, and they're fairly newly released. And I wasn't sure about getting these dolls, but once again, they went on for a little while. They were on Amazon for pretty good price, and I like some articulation, and once again, they'll add some, you know, some more characters to my doll world. So with these I think they only have 3 in the series. By the way, I got all 3 of them. Amazon does not have them at the same price that I got them for, though. I am sorry. However, I'll still link it in case you want to keep an eye on them to see if they go, because they seem to go up and down in price all the time. So let's start with Ted. I do think this guy looks kind of neat. Looks like he's in his office. I understand he's a coach, right? A high school football soccer coach. So anyway, and I do like how it looks like the inside of his office. That's neat. And of course, it has who he is. And on the back, it describes who he is. Okay, American football coach. Oh, hired to coach a British soccer team, which then, so wouldn't that then be football team then, right? And so he uses the Lasso way, okay? Optimism, determination, and biscuits. Well, heck, I need to be on his team. I like biscuits. So, well, it sounds like it might be a nice show. So let's get him out of the box. Oh, okay, and there was no more than 20,000 worldwide, so I guess he is a limited run. Okay. Okay. But let's get him out of the box and see this doll, because on this channel, most dolls are going to come out of the box. Unless it's a collector's edition like Disney doll or something, those will stay in the box. I only have a few dolls kept in the box. He is not going to be one of them. So when you get him out of the box, you'll find that he does have a stand, so which is nice. Okay. And he also comes with a certificate of authenticity, and apparently he is a gold label doll, which I am surprised about. I did not know. And I set up the background from his packaging because it actually opens up so he can have a room, which I like. He's got these sunglasses. And see, you can see through them, kind of, in a way. Oh, I like this guy. He's actually kind of pleasant, and he's another one I would not have gotten except for adult doll collector. Yep, her again. It's always her. Because she opened up one of those and thought, oh, he looks really pleasant. He would be nice for my neighborhood. And I've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and I finally did. And I'm glad. Look, I mean, look at that face. He looks happy, huh? He looks like a nice person. So let's take a closer look at him. So he's got, the brown eyes. He does have a molded on mustache, but I don't mind that. His hair, he's got this brown hair and kind of a regular dad kind of hairstyle. It's got a lot of product. I'll probably leave it like that though. That way I don't have to fix it. But I like it because he doesn't look 20. He looks like, someone who's older, and which is nice. He does have quite a bit of articulation. He's, his hands, elbows, arms can move. He's got some movement in his head. And of course, his legs, and he's got some bend in his legs. And his ankles have articulation. That way he can wear heels. Okay, well, he isn't going to wear heels. I don't have any heels that would fit him even. So the jacket is actually real fabric. It looks appropriate to who the doll is. It's got, the pattern does go all the way on the back, but it might not regular either way. I don't know. Does the zipper work? Let me see. Okay, it is a working zipper. Ooh, extra points. So his sweats pull up, and he does have working pockets. You have the emblem here. He's got some decent looking kicks here. Look at that, huh? Say can on the bottom. And he's got on just a basic white, t-shirt that fastens in the back. Oh, he looks like, like he's dressed for coaching. Oh, I like him. He'll be very welcome in the neighborhood. Okay, so the next one we're going to look at is Rebecca. I have kind of wanted this doll because I like her clothes. I do. I like her clothes. So, anyway, and she is also one of 20,000 worldwide. And she's the owner of a team. And she's got some action figure arms, okay? So she's she's no match for homemade biscuits. I don't know. I would be defeated by homemade biscuits. I'm just saying. So I like the champagne blouse. Yep. Okay. Well, let's get her out of the box. Okay, so we have her out of the box. She also came with a stand and everything, which I decided not to put that together. And she also has her certificate of authenticity, another gold label. And the background on her box also opened up to a set, which I like, which again, I really like. Okay, so now let's take a closer look at her though. Her face, and she's pretty, but she doesn't have like a Barbie prettiness. She has a, more realistic pretty, which I like. So she's got a nice, interesting face, actually. I like that. I like that a lot. She looks like she's finds a lot of irony in things. I don't know if that's true. So I'm going to be putting this down. So let's show you her purse real quick. This is what she comes with. It's definitely a good size purse. It does allow for the doll to carry some things if you so choose. And of course, it is plastic. Remember, so her head moves. So her arms, go up and down, front and back. She can bend her elbow actually quite a bit. Double jointed elbow, really? Nice, okay. All right, so we get a little bit more. Wrist move. I like her hand pose. Pretty. And then you have, this hand in case I guess she's going to deck somebody or to carry her purse. And she does have, the developed muscles, which I like. I love this blouse. The blouse is very pretty. It's a pretty color. It fastens in the back with real fasteners. Her pants also fasten in the back, and they also feel well made. Neither item, this actually is like real fabric, which I like as well. So let's see, her legs move, and she has some movement in her knees. She should have, okay, she should have the double points of articulation in her knees. Oh, there we go. Okay, all right, all right. Wow, that's awesome. So does she have it in her upper body? No. Okay. So she has more than 11, but not 22. So her ankles are not articulated, but she comes wearing these pointy toe pumps, which is definitely business power, power shoes. All right. And these gold earrings. Well, her hair, it's a pretty color. I will probably be fixing it. It's got a lot of product, and although I do like the hairstyle, kind of I do, but it's so crunchy. So I'll probably fix it. But I like it though. It's pretty. So she's very pretty. I know I keep saying that, but I like her better in person than I did when I saw her online, if that makes sense. And now we're going to take a look at Keely, which is her. She's also one of 20,000. And so she's sort of famous for being almost famous. Okay, it's like small town kind of girl, I guess, who kind of sort of made it, but not quite. So famous model turned PR consultant. Okay. Powerful woman on the rise with keen business savvy. And a firecracker wit. Okay, so she's dressed to go out on the town with a vibrant pink satin gown, gold heels, and a black fur cape. All right, and I guess she usually has her hair up in a high ponytail. Okay, so she's a bit of a fashiony girl. All right, well, let's get her out of the box. All right, so Keely came with, I guess, her changing room, whatever. So she also comes with a stand and a certificate of authenticity. So yay. Okay, so her hair is really, really, really soft. This, it, unless I'm wrong, this feels like very nice quality hair. So, and I love the color. The color is really pretty. So I will be taking her hair down out of the high thing though because I'm just not a fan of it. However, but that's okay. I like that she also has a more realistic face. She's got some kind of brown eyes, and I love one of the things I like about the signature kind of dolls and stuff is their features are smaller, so they don't look so playline. And playline is good, but I prefer more realistic. She is carrying this little purse, which I believe we've seen on a Barbie came with a Barbie style doll, I believe, but that's okay. She is articulated, so her head will move. She has quite a bit of movement in her head, yay. So she movement in her arms, her elbow, her wrist, and her legs, but no articulation in her ankles. I think of all three of them, she is the least articulated, and that's okay. She's still articulated enough, though, and she's cute. So she's wearing this little fur stole thing, and it does unfasten. I'm trying to do it carefully so I don't ruin it. Ah, there we go. All right, so it comes off. Does come off, right? There we go. Some of its first got stuck in there. So she's wearing this kind of gold collar, okay. Gold hoop earrings. this gal would not have put together that silver collar and gold hoop earrings. She would not have done that. Sorry. The dress is kind of a cool style. It has real fasteners in the back. So it does seem to be well made. So it's lined. So it fits her very nicely. It's a cute dress. I like the dress. And it's different than anything else I have, which I also like. So she's a pretty enough doll. She is. I like her. Okay, well, I'm happy with what I found today. I really am. All right, and this is just a very short video. In fact, so short, this is the end. Now I thank you for joining me while I got to open up a few dolls for the neighborhood. So we got to open up Minerva, Keely from Ted Lasso, Rebecca, Ted, Edward, Dr. Dude, and Hagrid. I'm actually quite pleased. I'm quite pleased with all of them, to be honest with you. The clothes, especially from these dolls, they're very good quality. Those two these clothes are absolutely fantastic. For the price I paid for them, the clothes were worth it. So, but I'm also going to use the dolls themselves. So yeah, I'm happy. And they're different looking. They don't have as traditional, Barbie kind of look, which, variety is always good. So yeah. Now, if you like this video, please hit like. If you're a subscriber, thank you very much for being a subscriber. And if you're not a subscriber, well, what are you waiting for? I have a subscribe button on this side. It's red. It says subscribe. You just boop, hit the button, and there you go. You become a subscriber. And I love my subscribers. So, yeah, my subscribers are some of the very best people in the whole wide world. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of these dolls. Do you have a favorite? Is there one that you absolutely detest? I don't know much about these at all, and I don't know the story. Yeah, these I don't even know the stories really of them, except they're from a movie about vampires, and they're a TV show apparently about football. I do know about Hagrid and Minerva. I have watched Harry Potter. I kind of like Harry Potter a lot. So, yeah. So there is that. But anyway, yeah, comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you've seen some other really good deals, it's always good to find more variety. Sharing is caring. You might want to share this video. Maybe there's other people, especially these dolls. I believe they're still easily accessible. So, and the Harry Potter dolls are also still available, and they can add some nice variety to your neighborhood, which I like, because it's good to have a mature face around. Now, if you do take the time to comment, I will take the time to answer, because I appreciate hearing from you guys, and liking, subscribing, commenting. All that does help. All that actually helps me out. It helps with the algorithm, which is good for us creators. So it is also appreciated. And gosh, on that note, I'm going to let you go. So no matter what time of day it is, whether it's morning, noon, or night, I do hope it's fantastic, because you deserve fantastic things. And I'm going to get out of here. So goodbye.